All right, welcome back, everybody. It is a Friday night, and that means it is Charlie7 night over in Rimworld. We're back with our school for gifted youngsters. We actually have one youngster now as of last playthrough. Junior, a newborn, was born to Haish and I believe Shellen are the parents. Let me just double check that. Yeah, Shellen and Haish are the mom and dad. So in between streams, I investigated the mystery of our missing shuttle engine and concluded that it disappeared for no good reason. So I've put it back. No other benefit to it. We've got a shuttle engine now. We'll still have to build the shuttle, but we will be able to start doing some zipping around the maps, which should add a little bit of an element to our gameplay here. So let's get back. I did not find the shuttle engine. I made a replacement shuttle engine. I did go back and confirm where we had actually picked it up. I could not find anywhere where it went away. And since that was kind of stupid and unsatisfying, I figured I'd rather us have it than not. So off we go. Some of our in-progress tasks. We have our mascot Thrombosa. Don't know we're going to do anything with her other than just sort of keep her alive and healthy. We did use our healer mech serum that we'd bought to basically save her from cancer. And we've got this defensive corridor that we're digging down here. We're going to have to put some walls back in because there's some large veins of ore in here, but Sad Wander, Professor Hot Sauce, used a recreational drug. Hot Sauce, what is wrong with you? All right. You, I believe, are a waster? Yes, you're a waster. So, he's in a little bit of a sticky situation. He requires drugs to survive. Like, literally, he will die if we don't get him psychite occasionally. But it does make him unhappy because our ideology does not approve of recreational drug use. So he gets a sad once in a while. If you're just going to sad wander, I don't mind so much. I mind a little bit because I feel bad for the poor guy. But as far as he's not tearing our base apart like some of our other tantrum-prone inmates are. Svetlana is also low on hemogen. Svetlana, where are you? Who can you get hemogen from? How about Professor Hot Sauce? Can you... Cannot use blood feed on anyone who actively resists. All right, fine. Professor K is also a vampire. Who's around? Who can we just grab some blood out of? Excuse me, hold still for a second, Wes. We need some of your blood. We got a fire. Yeah. Put the kibosh on that. Mechanoids missing parts. We got a lifter here and an agrihand. We need to get both of those fixed up. Are they both on, they're both on auto repair. Why are we not repairing them more? All right. First things first. I think, yes, we do actually have components for the shuttle now. I'd really hate for us to fail building the shuttle. That's that'd be a kick in the teeth. All right, hot sauce. Who's Irwin? Oh, Irwin's our tortoise. Irwin needs a bed. Let's make another animal bed. And go in Rodriguez's room. Unless Irwin has some preference. Where are animals? Okay, we just have Irwin and Thrombosa. Thrombosa has a bed in Charlie7's room, so that's fine. Quest for research lab expired. We'll be doing less. Okay, starvation. Why is Haish starving? All right, Haish is eating, so that was a odd message to pop up. Why are people starving when there's so much food around here? Like, look at all these buffaloes we could eat. We really should butcher a few of them. We lost a couple people last time. We replaced them with Boofman and I forget who. But I think we did lose our regular cook. We'll be getting rid of some of these waste packs too, hopefully. Can we get the shuttle engine there? Charlie, what are you up to? Okay, you are hauling stuff to the shuttle. Hauling components, that's fine. All good. I'd rather you prioritize the shuttle engine first, just because, you know, already lost it once. Be nice to get that taken care of. I do really want to get a general stockpile elsewhere. Just start getting rid of all this stuff in our old base corridors. I don't want to use this area, but I suppose this warehouse, this could be a warehouse here in addition to gene processing, at least in the short term. All right, what do we have a lot of? Tons of wood. Let's build a bunch of wooden shelving. Oops, double length wooden shelving. Thank you. Oops, I'll fix that spot in a second. It's going to bother me too, don't worry. And this will just be general storage. And we'll shut down the stockpiles over here, and people will move stuff over. Oh, Professor K, you're building our shuttle. Nice. Professor K is a great one to handle this. I think he has our highest construction skill. Yeah, 16. If anyone's got better, it's not by much. We have a mad squirrel in our moment of triumph. Is that even going to make it to us? I'm just not going to worry about that squirrel. I don't think we can get here. We have not opened up a way for it to approach from this side. Interesting. I hadn't realized we'd shut everything down. For some reason, I thought there was a way around over on this side, but it's a way around over here that they can get through. And I think it tried and failed. Yeah, killed itself on a spike trap. Hey, look at that. We have a shuttle. All right, what we don't have is chem fuel. So let's get ourselves a biofuel refinery and make sure we make some. Same way we had a ton of shelves for... Sorry, a ton of wood for shelves. We also have a ton of wood to turn into chem fuel. It's a very woody map, won't be a problem. And let's just delete that whole stockpile. We have their prosthetic heart and a bionic arm. That bionic arm, we gotta do something with that at some point. All right. Delete that. Do we still have a guy in here? We did take that guy out. Okay. Are we still holding a guy prisoner? Yes. We have a Guoan over here. What are we doing with Guoan? Maintain only. Let's check. Dementia, frail, bad back. Okay, this is our guy that we're just kind of... Like, it's better keeping him here than turning him loose. Like, for his own safety. Like, this guy just isn't qualified to live on his own. All right, quest active. Biotech experimentation lab discovered. All right, let's see where this is. Because now, we can take a little jaunt over here in our shuttle. I think it's within range. And drop off some waste packs while we're there. So, if we were to say take... All right, who are our combatants? Probably Professor K. All right, a little bit of melee skills. Svetlana's great at melee. So maybe Svetlana and Charlie7 head off there. Hot Sauce isn't even armed. What the heck's going on there? Rodriguez should be armed. That's a problem. Rodriguez is one of our combatants. I think we will leave her here, though, working on the base. But I think it is time to... Let's see, do we have this fueled up yet? We don't yet have it fueled. All right, so we need to get this built. Let's get... Whoa. Hold on. All right, we will make chem fuel from wood. We will do it until we have 800. That's twice as much as the shuttle needs for fuel. Why is this thing not charged? 6 inches from the charger. Alright, looks like someone tried to put it in the charger. Yeah, they're... What's going on here? Can we... I don't understand why that keeps failing. That's a really weird one for me. And it's probably really hampering our... Is this thing helping to haul? Oh, that's awesome. Our Thrumbo's hauling. Thrombosa, you're a champ. A Thrumbo among Thrumbos. How's things looking over here? They haven't really started moving things around yet. All right. Rodriguez, what do you have over here that you can... Boy, the thing's almost dead. 9% left. What do we have? Bio-coated assault rifle. We should be smelting that. All right. Normal SMG, good shape. All right. Feel a little better having her armed. Why is there fire again? Did it already go out? All right. Professor K is also low on Hebogen. We really need a better source of that stuff. All right, we finished bioregeneration. Unlock the biosculptor pod's bioregeneration cycle. We still haven't actually made any plain old bioregeneration pods. The cycle heals old scars, regenerates small lost body parts like fingers and toes, and cures many of the physical maladies that come with old age. Great. Packaged survival meals. We're going to make those, and we'll be bringing them on little trips. This first trip, I don't think we're going to necessarily go to that trouble. Inspired surgery, Shellin. Okay. Who needs a bionic arm? Let's go look in inventory of bionic arm. Now, we know Charlie7 is all bionic already, so we'll skip Charlie7. All right, left thumb with a bite scar. Probably not a great candidate. Shellin is the one who would be doing the surgery, so... Rodriguez is fine. Heish has a neck bite scar, not a big deal, and irrelevant. The vampires should regenerate. Both of them. Boofman's fine. West. I guess we just don't need a bionic arm at the moment, so we'll continue hanging on to that. Now, what about these mechs over here? Can we repair Agrahan 2 and... Do we need to repair the other one at all? Doesn't look like it. It's not giving us the option, so... Oh, repair. Okay. Let's deconstruct that blood torch. It's from the meeting that got us Svetlana. 2 vampires entered. 1 vampire joined the colony. The other one just left. What are we? Like Vampire Fight Club? No. No one's coming over to deal with biofuel refinery yet. Do we have any chem fuel made? Oh, Professor X is, or Professor K is doing it. It looks like an X if you're expecting it to say X. All right. All right, we're gonna put some covered storage over here. I think we're going to build roof area. And we're going to put in some wooden shelving. We're just going to designate that wooden shelving for chem fuel. On a shelf, undercover, should be okay. All right, our survival meals coming in. Oh, we should research death rest so we get our vampires proper places to sleep. Low priority because they can just death rest normally, but Gwen's no longer incapable of walking. All right, these two, let's link their settings, and those settings are just chemph. And we'll do a critical priority. Nothing around here needs chem fuel. I guess technically the transport pods do, but not that big a deal. We built some chem fuel. Where did it go? There's no chem fuel on here. All right, quest active, secret installation cache. You've learned of an ancient complex nearby that is said to contain ancient treasure. You can break in and collect the loot inside. Be warned, these kinds of structures can contain a variety of threats. In addition, your activity at the complex might draw unwanted attention. Where is this complex? Oh, not very far at all. A couple ancient complexes. Oh, Mechanitor complex. We can get another Mechanitor in our group. Bizarre Bibu, thanks for stopping by. Yeah, we powered up our Charlie7 playthrough. We'll be doing a Black Ocean playthrough tomorrow, 2 p.m. Pacific, I believe. But yeah, we're back in the Rim, and we've got ourselves a shuttle. We just got to make some fuel for it. I don't know where the fuel we made for it went. Like, I saw someone make fuel. I saw someone go put fuel on a shelf. Now I see it neither on the shelf nor on the higher priority shelf. There we go. That's better. All right. Chem fuel target is there, so we should be putting fuel in it. Yeah, I'm looking forward to tomorrow's stream. It should be a fun one. Oh, they're fueling up the transport pod launch, or the pod launcher. That's fine. That's okay. All right. Fair enough. But we're also filling up the passenger shuttle now, and that should work. Yeah, we have 2 separate playthroughs going. One is Black Ocean themed. This one's Project Transhuman themed, lightly. Siege by the Sniper Army. All right, where are they coming from? Looks like they want to besiege the colony and pound us with mortars from a distance again. We can try to wait them out or go get them. Boy, there's a lot of guys. Don't really like how many of these guys there are. I think it's going to be all hands on deck. Let's go get people armed properly. All right, people started bringing weapons over here yet? No, not yet. Still got some weapons over this way. Let's grab a chain shotgun for you. Shillen still got his beam repeater. Rodriguez has picked up the SMG. Haish is nonviolent. Professor K, come on. Grab a bolt action rifle, I guess. Svetlana's melee for us. Boofman. Pick up that beat up SMG. We'll all meet outside. And maybe we'll lure them back through somewhere over here. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. They should be... Oh, where are they gonna... Okay, they're building their mortars off this way. Oh, let's get our colony rallied. Now, I kind of want to let them finish building a mortar so that we can keep it. All right, let's... They're not coming around to us? Like, I'm willing to let our other guys catch up. This guy manning anything? All right, where is... Okay, we don't have Svetlana up here yet, so she's still incoming. All right, they're shooting at the base again. Svetlana should be okay. She's just downed over there. All right, they're fleeing. Let's get in here. They're going to make it off the map. They're fast enough. One of those is a Rattata. All right, let's pick through here. How bad is everybody hurt? She is deathless, so nothing important gets shot off. One gunshot, not immediately problematic. A couple burns. Gunshots. Knife blades. All right, let's get... Who's still coming? Who is this slow? Oh, someone's heading back to the base. Oh, that's Svetlana's intended path. Okay, never mind. All right. Let's get Shellen. Cannot self-tend. All right. Let's tend without medicine. Heish. Tend without medicine. Where's Charlie7? Tend without medicine. Oh. Hello, Pez, you minstrel you. You're an ascetic. You're psychically deaf. You're a megalodog, which we approve of. And capable of a lot of things. Death in 6 hours. So once we're okay with our people, we might try to save you. What do we have over here? All right. Anything important? Any other survivors? Fullo, the recruiter, is dead. Milo, the therapist, is dead. Narda, who was a Retaterate, which would have been fun, dead. So it looks like we've got one survivor, Pez. And our people aren't in such bad shape. Okay. We've got 2 mortars we can reinstall. So we're going to claim both mortars. And just before we get too far, we're going to say that we want to reinstall them, just outside our main area. I think we'll be fine. There. We can store some shells under cover over here. Oh, we are a little bit on fire over at base. Well, where's Wes? I don't think I recall giving Wes any assignments. Tend to hot sauce. Professor K. There we go. All right, Charlie7, Boofman. Tend to Pez without medicine. Charlie7, you can run back and do some fire prevention. Heish, same. Hot sauce. You're okay. Unrecruit you. All right, these guys, unrecruit you, unrecruit. Oh, bio-coded stupid assault rifles. All right, let's unforbid some stuff here. Bunch of packaged survival meals for us. Thanks, guys. Free shells. Reinforced barrels are good money, even if we don't need to build any of our own. And how is Pez doing? All right, that's good enough. Capture Pez. What happened here? Fleeing fire. A couple of people fleeing the fires. That's fine. We can be okay with that. Fires are scary to some of our people. All right, Rodriguez to get a package survival meal too, because they're hungry and it's closer than base. I missed what sounds like a death and gloom. I didn't notice an alliterative cause of death. Wasn't watching chat there for a second, preoccupied with all the snipers besieging us. Colonist needs rescue. Oh, come on, Svetlana. What happened to you? Oh, she's still bleeding. No, someone... Fine, Charlie7, go get her. Rescue Svetlana, please. Siege by snipers? Yeah. It's a very long way from our defenses to the medical facilities. It's nice having all the medicine right in the hospital, though, which I don't do often enough. Even administered hemogen. Good man. That's knowing how to take care of your prisoners. All right. Pez. Let's take a closer look at Pez here. All right, so good combatant, good with animals, good with social. Not really a lot of stuff we need. Won't do hauling, skilled labor, or artistic. So what does that leave us? Not a lot, really. Like, skilled labor and hauling is most of what happens in a fort or a colony. I guess cleaning? Now, Wes is a guy, right? Male age 34, male age 35. I don't know that we need to recruit Pez. I think he will be a supply of blood for our 2 vampires. Might change your mind later, but for now, that seems like the wisest course of action. Yeah, Professor Hot Sauce is back to work. I believe he does have an official role. Yes, officially our scientist. Plus 70% research and hacking speed. Hot Sauce is fully healed. I don't think any of our people were that badly injured. I do think we had talked about possibly getting ourselves some armor made, which will help with a lot of those defensive situations. We do seem to get attacked from the north more than the south. I don't know if that's just we've built our defenses towards the south issue. All right, so we've... All right, let's make sure we've got our mining designated here. Yeah, everything up to this last spot there is designated as mines. All right, so what did we do wrong here? I think this row is supposed to be mined out. That means we will put back in some limestone walls there. All right, we're going around that way and there. We'll put a little bit in here too, but it's just gonna, actually let's just cancel a couple of those spots there. Let free flow of workers through. Rodriguez is mining. Constructoid 1 is building our walls. Great. I'd much rather have that same fight forced to come through here. Honestly, not that the... Well, I guess once we have the mortars where we can fire back, we can break the siege and force them to rush us. So I think one thing we're going to want to do is... mine, whoops, what happened there? Mine through here. And we'll grab that stuff too. That way, when people come up through the north, they'll be able to come the long way around our entire base and into this new defensive entrance we're creating over here. Because I don't want to have to do this twice. I mean, if we can avoid it, I'd rather them, you know, have to march around the entire map and come through our actual defensive structures than have to build twice as many. All right, what's this doing? 95 chem fuel out of 400. Come on, guys. Chem fuel's easy to make. Plenty of wood. We got 800 wood left. None of this stuff in here is in stockpiles anymore. So should be getting hauled over. Oops, that's a stockpile. Any other stockpiles hiding around here that... yes, actually. That could be why they're not bringing stuff all the way back. They're just dumping stuff in a different nearby stockpile. Not what we're looking for. We also don't need a crafting spot over there anymore. That Militor is actually dead. We built the replacement for that. An eclipse. We don't worry about eclipses because we're not reliant on the sun for anything but suntans. All right, Thrombosa. Help some hauling, would you? All right, we can also expand this zone. Plenty of animals in there we'd like to butcher at some point, but we're not short on food, so it's not a major priority. Would like to get these toxic waste packs out of here. Oh, how's our power situation? Plenty of grid excess power. Let's turn this thing back on, and people can dispose of some enemy corpses. If I unforbid, let's unforbid all this stuff up here. We can let people deal with it themselves. Be nice to get the... It's just one component. Still be nice to get rid of it, though. A little bit of drugs. Incendiary shells. Blah. We want incendiary shells. We want high explosive shells. All right, research death rest. Let's get in here. Flak armor. Actually, we can make flak armor. It's probably not a bad thing to get some made. Fabrication. Let's just get our way over here. All right, hot sauce is over. Oh, Charlie7's reaches. So we've got our multi-analyzer. Oh, I should move the bookcase. Like, it's nice for Charlie7 to have it tucked away in his bedroom, but it actually does give a research bonus, plus 5.6%. That's kind of wasted in a bedroom. How are the rooms looking? All right. Decent laboratory, very clean. Classroom, very impressive. Awesome. Somewhat impressive bedroom. Somewhat impressive. Somewhat impressive. Slightly impressive. Interesting. What's wrong with this? Probably because he has... Oh, he has natural wall on the sides. We should get that smoothed out for him. Let's see. Order smooth surface. There we go. There, just make the room a little prettier for him. Prison barracks is awful. So is Professor Hot Sauce's bedroom, but we're working on carpeting that. Same thing with Professor K and Svetlana's bedroom. We'll help them out. Eclipse is ending. What is Professor K inspired at? Go Frenzy. Don't have to worry about that. Lucio, welcome to the stream tonight. We're in our Charlie7 play. We've got our passenger shuttle built. We're just trying to fuel it up. 5 chem fuel over there. Someone will get that into the engine sooner or later. But we're going to head out. We're going to try to grab some stuff from a genetics lab and drop off some waste packs while we're there. We have an exotic goods trader. Trade ship passing by. Okay, the trade ship passing by is going to be a little bit tricky because we don't have any beacons. Let's quickly build some trade beacons. I hate even doing this because... All right, where's our money? I see some money there. When we trade with people on the ground, it's not a big deal. All right, let's do a quick search to find where our money is. we that broke? Oh, because we don't have it in... Okay. We don't have them in stockpiles anymore. I killed all these stockpiles so that people will be forced to put stuff inside the base on shelves. Don't know that we're going to be able to do a whole lot with this, or this exotic goods trader that I'd probably love to trade with. All right. I may have to research mortars just so I can get the ammo to fire back at people. Let's make a quick stockpile for those shells, though. And we'll do the same thing. We'll put... little stockpile of shelves under cover in here. I've stored enough stuff on shelves to know that walking space isn't required. You can just cram it all together. Totally safe. Just imagine people are climbing all over the shelves to get there. It does slow them down a little bit. When I build a terrestrial base like this, I probably should put the spaces in. But I've built so many starships at this point that I'm used to cramming things into any amount of space that the game allows. Like, so many times I'm about to take off on a ship and I'm like, okay, we need to get X amount of stuff from out of the ship to into the ship. And I'll just designate every available floor space as stockpiles to just let them throw everything on the floor, and we'll be tripping over it till the next time we land. Oh, Professor Hot Sauce is upset that his genes were harvested. Oh, thank you for reminding me that I can harvest people's genes. Who's next on the list? Ooh, Hot Sauce. We can throw him in there as soon as he calms down. I'm sure he'll like that. We can put Megalodogs in there. Awesome. That's a great use for them. Megalodogs have great genes to learn. All right, we do also have the orbital trader up there. Let's see if we can at least negotiate with them, see what they've got for us. All right, we have no silver and very little to send them. Wow, they love our Thrumbo, though. Okay. Gene pack. Oh, we have Wake Up Impervious. That's a fun one. And unattractive. Hemogenic. That's another cool one. Sleepy. Actually, Sleepy is a good one to balance stuff out. I don't think we have a lot to trade to these guys right now. Architect Leg would be great, but there's no way we can come up with 3,000 unless we trade away Thrombosa, which we're not doing. Not even for an Architect Leg. Like, just talk to one of your pets and say, I could be trading you for a cool leg, but I'm not. Yeah, unfortunately, just not the right time to be doing that. We're in a transitional period where we don't have a lot we can trade. And I don't think we have that much money even once we get everything relocated. It also just seems like we're not trying that hard to move a lot of stuff. Oh. So, Professor Hot Sauce was on an insulting spree. And he walked over to our melee specialist vampire. Apparently said something he should. Let's find out what he said. Professor Hot Sauce insulted Svetlana's way of speaking. That drove Svetlana into a rage, and she began a fight. Don't know what you were thinking, friend. All right, who's nearby and that isn't Svetlana? Charlie7's good. Just rescue Professor Hot Sauce. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I just saw a little heart go up. Hot Sauce, who are you flirting with? No. What did I miss? Charlie7 courted Svetlana by mentioning his own food preferences. Svetlana gave a minimal response. Yeah, Svetlana is in a relationship. I think she's even engaged. No, I take it back. She is married. Charlie7, how dare you? You cad. You robotic cad. Yeah. Awesome. We've got the new Carl emote there. Approve. Definitely a Carl moment. Not unexpected from Charlie7, too. It'd be one thing if there was a Nora around, but no. How nice is our hospital? Our hospital's dull, but it's very sterile, which is awesome. But it's ugly. Let's see if we can fix up the hospital a little bit. First of all, let's smooth the surfaces. Because nothing says a quality medical experience like rough stone walls, like you're in some sort of medieval basement. And maybe we... Oh, the constructor is helping us. So what is that little thing in the corner? Tough to tell through Hot Sauce's hair spikes. How's our cotton crop doing? Are we getting close to having... Nah. These are a little bit closer. Just looking forward to having all the carpet put in. Cold snap? No! No, no, no! We don't want to lose all our crops. We're going to have to do hydroponic indoor cotton. Not careful. All right, 275 chem fuel out of 400. So I'm not catching people working on this, but they are secretly working on it behind my back. There we go. Where do our mechanoids need repair? Does this mechanoid need repair? No. Where do these mechanoids? Bluebird cracks. Okay, we really need to get caught back up on some of this repair work. Yeah, stuff dying all over the place. Negative 11 degrees outdoors. Most of our people will be fine. I doubt we need to go outdoors for anything urgent in the near future because we have so much food stored back here. Oh, we can designate some more of this stuff for smoothing too, because we want these areas to be nice. We have the rec room is extremely impressive. Slightly impressive, slightly impressive. These will be better. The beauty is neutral, and the beauty should be pretty good with the carpeting down. So let's... It just doesn't... Yeah. There we go. That's a little better. And it'll take a while before they get all caught up with that, but that's fine. It'll look nicer. Oops. Back here. Smooth. There. Oh, I don't want to smooth the floors. Let's... I gotta cancel the carpets. All right, we'll copy the carpets after. That's fine. Well, that's not good at all. All right, back to the flooring. Hex carpet, or what color is this? Control left click, grab existing color. Excellent, thank you. All right. Can you make an inside space like that spaceship since Rimworld doesn't have Z levels? I can't. I think I might even have one. Greater Basia warm. Let's just expand the warm area. These are places we want colonists going. What is Area 3? Is Area 3 a temporary one? Oops. I don't even know where Area 3 is. Don't even see it on the map. Let's kill that. What's area 2? Okay, area 2 was off to the right there. That was temporary for a fight. Let's get that. We'll call the warm area. Then we'll do a separate one for just indoors. That'll include the cold areas. Let's shrink that. All right, then we'll have... Can we copy? Yeah. And we'll expand that to include the freezer. And we'll call that one indoors. I don't know who else actually needs to stay indoors, though. I think, let's go take a look at their clothing. Oh, actually, he's only good to -2 degrees outside. It's -24. -20 there. -40 for Rodriguez. 24. -43. What's Svetlana even wearing? She's got a parka. Okay. Boofman wearing his Muffalo wool duster in green. Nice. Junior should be staying with, with his parents. How old has Junior gotten? Still only 1, huh? Work on that, kid. All right, we have 1 hospital bed. The others are just regular beds in our hospital. It would be nice. Oh, we're actually completely out of components. Man, it's rough. Actually, do we have components on the map that we haven't brought in? All right, we've got steel over there. Yeah, we got a bunch of components up here. All right, who is free to come grab these? Smoothing wall, that's not that important. Let's haul components since we have 0. Gwon has confusion, but that's just a dementia patient in our prison. That's sad, but fine. Oh, grab so much stuff out here. Great, 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 great. Who else can we set up? Boofman, you're playing horseshoes. When you're done playing horseshoes, haul some stuff for us. How's this done? Oh, they've pretty much finished over here. Great. All right, let's get last bits of walls done. And a series of doors. So let's go with steel doors. We'll do 1 more spot of mining right there. We'll build some limestone wall. And yeah. Let's come down here and mine this through. All right, let me also remove all these plans. So that's now actual. And we're going to build ourselves a bunch of spike traps. We have tons of steel, so we're going to build some steel spike traps, especially if we can do a little bit of mining when we're out with the shuttle. I think that's going to be a good use of some amount of steel. All right, so we're going to want... Actually, do we want them on the other side? Yeah, I think we want to do the other side. And I don't want to go crazy yet. Make sure we don't run ourselves low on steel doing this. But if people head out this way, they can come back in the fast way through the doors. let's get ourselves some... Oh, yeah, we're almost out of textiles, too. We don't have much leather. We have, like, 4 cloth. All right, let's just put up some wooden barricades quick. There. Not making full use of the trap quarter yet, but I don't think we're going to be getting raids of the size that'll make this necessary. All right, 2 colonists need death rest. Let's take care of them. That will... Oh, darn it. What the heck, guys? All right, let's link these settings. Clear all. Shell. Mortar shells. Get rid of this stockpile on the ground. And hopefully stop putting all kinds of crap over here. All right, we have an entrance in the south now. Completely exposed. Guys can come right in. But they also shouldn't have much of an easy time doing it because we have at least 5 spike traps now. And a defensive area over here. Let's... Those for hauling too. Such a backlog here. I have a feeling like whoever we had assigned to doing this before was one of the ones that died a couple times ago. We also have steel slag chunks kicking around, and we don't have a smelter yet. I think it's about time we start making a shop class. That'll be our workroom. A couple entrances to it. Symmetrically. Do we ever cut through over here? We have not yet cut through this, so good to know there. So tempted to get back into the buffalo herding business. Like, we've learned our lesson. No, we haven't. We have learned nothing. Oh, Svetlana, you need death rest. And Professor K, same deal. Knock yourselves out, kids. Hopefully by the time they get done, we can take Svetlana, I think, was going to be the one going with Charlie7 on the shuttle. Still not fully fueled, though. I do think it was Professor K making our biofuel. All right, got all our books in here now. Bad temperature. What is the temperature in this room? Oh, our base is freezing cold. Well, now, that's something I hadn't noticed. All right, it is -7 outside. Why is it so cold inside? We have 1 heater. Over here is fine. Charlie7's room is fine because it has a heater. I think we really just need more heaters built. Let's throw a heater in there, one here. I guess every room gets a heater. Well, obviously, except the freezer. This one shouldn't need one. I guess heaters in the bedrooms. And we don't want our prisoners to die. There. I think it's about everywhere. Every once in a while, it's good to figure out weird stuff going on in your base. Pretend that's a buffalo. Fair enough. We will pretend that that is a muffalo. I'll turn that off. We'll keep tabs on the temperature situation. Make something over here too. I don't know what we need over this way. Maybe that's a long ways from the freezer. I think back here would probably be a better place to start doing some hydroponics for us. Bring the corridor down and interconnect, you know, into the freezer over here. Come in to work from over here. Let's take a look at what our... Ooh, got snow outside. Let's see. Sun lamp. So that is what? 2... Yeah, it's 11 wide space. So if we built an 11 by 11 over here with double wall left, what would that look like? Let's leave the blue wall for frozen. And put that there. No longer have an inspired surgery. We didn't need surgery while they were inspired, so. Major break wrist. Professor Hot Sauce. Are you just hurt and mad? You want a neural supercharge, use a recreational drug. Use the recreational drug is really bothering you, isn't it? I mean, do we put you on a longer period with that? Let's go to our assignments. Meta drug policy. Waster. Every 2 days. We're using this really often. Let's go. Let's turn that off. Let's just let you use that as needed. And we'll do every 12 days. I think 15 gets them in trouble. And we'll keep it like that for now. Maybe it'll keep him happier. We only use it for when he's going to be in real need. Oh, some more steel down here. And let's get ourselves an electric smelter. And a machining table. Let's also get ourselves some light. And a tool cabinet. We'll get a tool cabinet in there. Let's get a floodlight in the middle of the room. What's the actual middle of the room? Right there. I think so. Let's stop to check. Was that going to get power? Let's bring the hidden conduit into the room. There. Oh, something's actually charging now. Good. Oh, there we go. We get some light in here. Now, this is a machine shop, so I don't think we really need to go fancy on the floors. Let's go with... You want steel tile? How much is that? 812 steel. That's a lot of steel, but I think I'm okay with it. Let's let Rodriguez finish here. Like, it's a one-time thing, you know? Timberwolf hunting Shellin. All right, let's... Where is Shellin? And why is the answer so far out of the base? What are you hauling? You're hauling a little bit of steel. Okay. Let's... First things first, recruit you. Oh, Animal War Call. Hey. What's going on? You're supposed to be helping here, Mega Sloth. Can we run away? Right. Where are more people? Is anyone anywhere near this? Oh my god. No one is anywhere near to help. Was it components they were hauling? I thought it was just steel. Yeah, just steel they were hauling. I mean, not that there's anything wrong with bringing us steel. We do need it. But man. I think Shellen may just be doomed out here unless he can win this fight with a wolf. His tail has been destroyed. I don't know that that was a great tactical thing. This Megasloth is supposed to be helping. Like, it's statements. Oh, there we go. There we go. Ooh, okay, so that worked. Shellen, you're going to die in 21 hours. That's fine. Get yourself some medical help. Go rest until healed. What's outside of radius? I mean, I could tell anyone. Oh, the Megasloth. No, I think it may have just been like a catching up kind of thing. All right, we've got a raid from the virus band. There's a relationship. All right, a group of wasters from the virus band have arrived in transport pods. Their pods went haywire and are landing scattered all over the area. They're attacking immediately. There are people who have relationships with colonists or prisoners of the wasters. Keep in mind that even though they are related, they will still attack each other because of their bad faction relations. These people are Scavenger Thrasher Wreck, wife of Mercenary Pez. Okay, well, that looks like a lot of arrows. And we will wait to see where they all come together. So they're coming in from the south. Are they starting attacking immediately? Yes, attacking immediately. All right, Rodriguez, get in the base. All right, where are they coming? Oh, they're going to come in through our new area. All right, let's get everyone but Shellen. And our two vampires, who would be super awesome to have access to right now. Into cover. Let's try that again. Into cover. There. Now, I do know that we've got a couple people out here. Thrombosa, are you interested in defending your home? Oh, Shellen is the Thrombo's friend. We should definitely have Thrombosa follow Shellen while working. The Megasloth is not controllable at all. It was enraged and would help us, and it is dead over here. It does look like it took two guys out. And Dusk is... Yeah, Megasloth scratches. So it actually did carry over and kind of take out the fight from the north. So what have we got left? Let's have a quick tactical assessment here before we really get into fighting. We've got Hayball, the rancher, armed with a steel knife. Looks intent on attacking our Agrahand. Pyromaniac Night Owl, so I don't care what this guy's deal is. If we capture him, he's not sticking around. All right, Shield, wielding a wooden club. Another waster, body modder, which we approve of that. What did you take damage from already? Bunch of stabs. Hit one of our sharp traps. Okay. So there was that. It's coming from the bottom. We get Diver here. Oh, we haven't closed this off. We do need to wall this place off. We've got to remember that after this. Diver is another waster. They're an abrasive night owl. I think we remember from Tanny in the Black Ocean playthrough that abrasive really does kind of suck for the colony. healthy. A little bit, actually, more than healthy with the pollution stimulus. Coming from the bottom, we've got Scrap Hack and Erica. Scrap Hack has a wooden club, steel club. These guys don't seem well equipped here. Actually, we have pretty good access to these ambrosia bushes down here now that we... All right, you know I'm super distractible, all right? Everyone's noticed that by now. We're just going to quickly throw in some growing zones and designate them not for sowing. So we'll harvest things that pop up in this area, but not plant them. All right, so Scrap Hack, unwaveringly loyal, nimble, misandrous, slow learner, also a waster. So these two people with clubs are going to be coming down our spike trap corridor here. I don't know that they're getting in. In fact, I might even take these people off and bring them up here to help out with Hayball and Shield. Rodriguez, you can just stop there and fire at Hayball. Oh, they're already running away. All right. Yep, everyone's just running. So our new defenses mostly consisted of, hey, this Mega Sloth is still annoyed. And somebody tripped over some stuff. What is Diver doing down here? I don't know that we'd be able to save Diver, the Abrasive Night Owl, regardless. So I think we're not really going to try. Shield, how's Shield doing? Death in 6 hours. Did we kill... We did not kill Hayball. That's the Pyromaniac. That's some warm clothing. Oh, it's already tainted. Oh, he's dead. I see the little... Oh, the little... down to the aggro hand, not him. Okay. Let's on-recruit everybody. There's no one here for us to try saving. Like, Diver, I don't think we could if we tried, so... Alright, quest active. Collection of valuables. We've intercepted messages about a collection of valuable items worth 450 whole dollars. Not far from the school. Collection consists of basically 2 gene packs, pollution stimulus, and crab claw. Okay. I don't mind getting a quest. That's kind of cool. I don't think this quest is that cool, though. All right. How's our shuttle doing? Still the same, because the people who would be doing that are sleeping or were drafted recently. All right, putting a dent in our steel, but we have steel. Steel is something we're not short on. And once we get smelting, we'll even be a little bit better off. All right, who is assigned to crafting? Haish. Haish should be doing our crafting. Gwon is confused again. That's okay. It's just going to keep happening. Yeah, Haish is just not terribly useful for a lot of stuff besides plants. But there's a lot of plant cutting apparently to be done. Has Shellen has not been treated. Could you guys, for the love of God, not let people just sleep while bleeding? Okay. Severe blood loss, but not in danger of dying here. All right, how's the temperatures looking? All right, the bedrooms are all good. Temple is good. Have not taken care of the schoolroom and research lab yet. Hospital is also fine. Infection. Shellen has got an infection of the leg. All right, we're going to up your standard of care. Charlie7, you're going to wake back up and take care of this. All right. 82% is good treatment. Immunity 2.5%, infection 2.9%, and we just got it treated. This should be an easy win for the patient. Mad immature dryad? A local immature dryad has gone mad. It will attack everyone it sees. That is weird. All right. I didn't know dryads could go mad. Should we cheer on the antibiotics? I mean, we could. Hot sauce? Oh, no, we don't have... Who's our... Do we not have a preacher? No, here we go. We can actually preach health to Shellen. Thank you, Aeon, for the cheer. I imagine the antibiotics will appreciate it. We're 5%, almost 6% ahead of the infection in the early stages. Should be in really good shape for that one. So not too worried about that. We have a damaged Agra hand over here. All right, we still have a lot of clutter over here. I don't know why we don't have more hauling going on. Like we do have, last I looked, yeah, there's space on these shelves. And they're high priority. So it's just people not doing enough hauling. Do we have a hauler down? Lifter's being charged. Okay. Is it damaged? Oh, it's pretty badly damaged. Oh, we said we're going to close this off too. Let's take care of that. And then we'll fill this in afterwards. Actually, let's do like this. We have access to all those. Maybe not that spot. There. Struck compacted steel. Oh, just more of that in there. Once we have this cut through there, then we can force people to go all the way around our base, come in the right way. Oh, and I am very seriously considering playing the heck out of Company Zero when it comes out. For everything I've heard, it's great. It's Star Wars themed XCOM with a pretty good story, at least from what the pre-release people were allowed to see of it. So yeah, it's coming out next Wednesday and I'm thinking of jumping on it. So not 100%, but I'm like 95%. Look at all this steel here. We just need something to zoom around and grab in bunches of it. Do we have any? No, we are topped out on our bandwidth, so. Don't know if we're quite ready for the Diablos threat. I don't know if we could safely tame that. Definitely not until we get the diversion to get around our base, because it's going to wreck a base if we get there. We'd like to be able to control the engagement, maybe drag it through some spike traps on its way here, that sort of thing. Aurora. Yeah, people go outside, they'll be happy. That's always nice. I'd really enjoy if people would just stay the heck out of our fields and geothermal generators. Well, the thing about committing to it is it's a short-term commitment. It's a 30 to 40-hour game, and I don't know that I'd play it more than once on stream. So we'd play through it, and then, you know, we'd kind of be done on that. So we'll see. Yeah, we might take a pause of something if we don't have the bandwidth to do multiple streams. All right, let's get all this stuff out of here too. I mean, I'm sure it has a degree of replayability, and there's probably a way to fail the game and need to restart, but from what the impression I'm getting is they want to tell the story. So even though you could lose characters, the main character can't die permanently. And I think it'd probably be just a matter of limping through and maybe get different endings. So I don't know that I would probably play it more than once. At least I certainly wouldn't want to on stream. But I think as a special event, you know, a little bit of a long-term special event at the 30 to 40-hour mark. But I think it'd be a fun one to play with people watching. All right, let's see. We've got a raid from White. These are our pigskin friends. All right, they have arrived in transport pods. Their pods went haywire and landing all over the area. They're attacking immediately. So let's figure out where all our people are. We will not have a spare Mega Sloth helping us this time. I don't see anybody outside in the middle of nowhere. Am I correct in that? Let's double check everybody. Base, 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 base. Death resting. 13 hours left on death rest. They might be available toward the end of this fight. Maybe. Boofman, Wes. All right, everyone's in the base. Let's just see where these guys land. All right, we got some people outside here who are going to... Not sure what they're going to try to do. All right, they brought pigs with, or boars with them. Ralk is in the base. All right, let's... Okay, here we go. First things first. Raw, the Illuminator. I think we're going to grab our guys and get out here. Oh, Heish. Sorry. You, get back in base. Run away, Heish. And don't you dare shoot at Irwin! They're shooting at Irwin! Boofman, are you not... Just grab anything. All right. Ryuk apparently crashed inside our base. Let's... Where are more of these guys? All right. Chase is trying to break in. Do we have anyone in the south? All right. We've got Rock. We did finish building that, but we didn't close it in yet. We got Rock. We got Ryuk. We got Raw. Boy, these guys are all like themed. Shays with the steel club might take a while to get in here. Is that everybody? Oh, it was pointing to the boars too. All right. I think we're okay here. All right. Boofman, just punch this guy. Boofman isn't capable of violence. No wonder. Oh. Charlie, just melee him. He's not going to beat you in melee. Boy, that guy was durable. All right, where else we got? Rock here. Ryuk seems lost. Boofman. Boofman, are you injured badly? Yeah, tend to yourself. All right, visitors. Why do we have visitors? Group from the Gubia Pact are here. All right, they'll actually, I think, be fine. They got some items to trade. I can see the question mark over head there. All right, who else do we got here? Yeah, Shays is still stuck outside, unsure how to get in. And we're going to go mess up Ryuk. Oh, Ryuk can't use the door. Shellen, are you hurt badly? I'm going kind of slow. Yeah, you're okay. What about Rodriguez? Ooh, wow. Neck injury. All right, let's... Charlie7 head injury. Pump shotgun blast. Okay, we got a little banged up there. Let's tend to Rodriguez. You guys can deal with Ryuk there. Charlie. Did we get Rodriguez's injury? We did. Okay. Oh, they're already done. All right, and we'll head up here. Is that our last one? We get Boars, and we got Shays. Where's Wes? Or Wes is coming. Okay. Whoa. Oh, it's Professor Hot Sauce. Why'd you go around that way? And are you okay? You lost a finger. All right. People are just taking stupid ways of getting here. All right. Let's get that. Oh, we can't hunt that. Get everyone unrecruited. No one got left behind there. All right, let's make sure everyone's okay. Boofman is taken care of. Rodriguez. All right, Shellen needs some attention. Hot Sauce. Charlie7 does. Charlie7, you're going to... All right, finish with the fire. There we go. Where's Hot Sauce? You're consuming nutrient paste. I think you should be resting until healed, as should Shellen. And Boofman. Tend to some patients. Thrombosa is fine. Did not take any damage in that. All right, sorry, hold on. I have to get going to bed by 9:30. Sorry, losing track of time here. Starting this weekend, so I won't be able to catch streams live anymore, but I'll definitely be watching VODs. All right, great. I don't think we have anything scheduled for Sunday, but tomorrow we'll be doing our our Black Ocean playthrough. Let's see, teacher Lucia. Oh, sorry, yeah. All right. Visitors, few items to trade. Okay. Let's get Charlie7 to trade. Here we go. Oh, Vet Tech. That's awesome. I like animals, but I don't know that I could deal with them professionally. Advanced component. Okay, worth a lot of stuff we could sell, so we'll do some of that. Furry tail. We don't need a furry tail. Reinforced barrel. We could just sell that. It's 446. It's just great to pick up. A couple cans of beer. A lot of crummy steel items. Just to clean up our inventories. We don't really use smoke launchers. We'll keep one SMG just in case. We don't use incendiary launchers. They're just more harm to ourselves than good. Frag grenades I like. EMP grenades are great. Tox grenades are stupid. They're only to our detriment. Bison wool parka. Sure, cloth duster. That thing looks great. Someone should wear that. A bunch of gold. All right, so they have 123 with them. Should have looked at that first. Let's take back these guys. Buy all your herbal medicine and your pemmican, and we'll tip. Oh, well. The books are ours. We could have sold books. They would not have sold us books. Yeah, the books were definitely going the other... that way. We would have been selling books. I can't point because the arrows go the wrong way on screen and mess with my head. All right, visitors leaving. All right, we have an entrance here. We have an entrance here that I would like us to not have anymore. Let's build that. And then we'll double up the wall there. Oh, we can also build that wall. Don't want a single spot. And I think once we get that in, we can just deconstruct these spike traps just for safekeeping. All right, getting close on breaking through there, which would be nice. Oh, and a bunch of spots to double up here. That's all double. Even if one half of it is wood, I'll count it as double for now. May go through and fix that up later. Let's grab one piece of wall and just close this off. We may, use some of these extra little spaces in here, or some storage or batteries or something down the road, but right now I just want the bedroom nice. All right, biofuel refinery. Was this thing? Okay, it's getting closer. Someone did a little bit of work on it. Our vampires are up and around, so that's probably part of it. Oh, Svetlana wanted a look change. Did she ever get that? Let her come down and switch styles up. Yeah, she has switched up. I'm not sure we care for this, though. Let's get some cool vampire stylings. We'll first of all let her set favorite color. Odd that she likes this green, but whatever. And hair. What is vampire hair? Long emo. Something old-fashioned looking. Kind of like White Wolf, techno vampire, or punk vampire. I think this is the one that she took. I think I kind of like this long look. Let's do jet black hair. A top knot? All right, let's go back. Let's, where did we have a top knot here? Like this kind of thing, or is it fancy bun? I don't remember one specifically a top knot. So this one left of that, the Senorita. Okay. I don't mind that. Looks kind of something striking. Red hair, huh? Like the red hair? Maroon? That's kind of boring. Some, like, they don't actually say what the colors are over them, so I'm guessing that's maroon-esque. Kind of makes her look like a like an acorn or something. I don't know. That's fine. We can go with this. We got a whole bunch of dies stacked right up there, so she can change her right. Bottom row, second from the bottom row from the right. All right, let's go take a quick look and see. Bottom row, second. This one here. All right, we can fix that. Waste of 1 die. We have like hundreds. It's fine. All right, now, how's our fuel supply looking? All right, still hasn't been touched. Sad wander of movement because of serious pain. Where are you? We're wandering way over here. What is wrong with you? I mean, like, medically, not like... okay, you took a couple gunshots to the... Well, it might have even just been 1 gunshot to get your clavicle and shoulder. Serious pain. Jealous of Shellen's bedroom. Oh, you jerk. You're jealous. No artificial enhancement. Now, might be able to do something with that. Gene processor. Let's... Oh, it's a gene complexity increase. We need the other thing. Let's go back to biotech. Gene assembler. That's the one I thought we had. Oh, we don't have enough components. Oh, we need components in this place. No. We'll get him some genes later. Might go to get straight out of a gene lab. Age reversal demanded. Shellen and Boofman both want. Yeah. Would be nice, guys, huh? Alright, why do we not have shells in here yet? Did we ever just not pick them up? Not ever just pick them? It looks like they're not there. Should be somewhere. Alright, we got a lot of slag chunks. Let's start a job to melt metal from slag and just do that forever. That'll be a good one. We don't have really much for crafters, honestly. Who else do we have? Do we have anyone else doing crafting? Professor K. Yeah. So can we actually, let's even bump that up 1 more. Yeah, other people who do construction. Professor K, we needed to craft. Or refining chem fuel. Great. So that's gotten him going. All right, let's get ourselves a supply of packaged survival meals. Yeah, no one can do that yet, sadly. Until we have X, and X will be 50. Now, why are we not cooking simple meals? Do we have no one assigned to cooking? Where's our cooking? We have Heish is our only cook. Cooking skill of 5. Heish, time to start working on some cooking. Like, we've been getting by okay on nutrient paste, but we are actually starting to run down our supplies of, you know, food from outside. And maybe that's our clue that we need to start working on some hydroponics up here. Let's get ourselves a quarter mined out. Extreme break wrist, Boofman. You're just all kinds of sad. Strawberry plant died because of cold. Yeah, we're just having a rough winter here. We're going to be on meat for a while. Let's see. Heish is sleeping. Okay. How's Junior doing? Junior is 2. Junior turns 3. Time for school. Got all the school stuff ready. We should probably build some chairs. Again, we don't have comfy chair materials. We've done a bunch of blue fur, though. Maybe once we start butchering some of these animals, get a bunch of buffalo stuff, Oh, we cut through over here. Great. Oh, that's excellent. Okay, so now when invaders come and they're in the north, they should see a way into our base and take the long way all the way around here and up and in and get shot. Struck compacted machinery. Oh, that's great. We are so short on components, and they're just in our walls. Like, imagine needing a trip to Radio Shack, and you just start excavating out the ancient underground structure, and you had a Radio Shack all along. No one under 40 knows what I'm just talking about right now, because Radio Shack died out like 20 years ago. Maybe 15. I don't remember when it exactly died, but hasn't been relevant in a long time. Thought we had finished carpeting this room. I guess a couple spots missing. This is so sparse over here. Whose bed is this? Wes, I apologize. We should do better for you with a bedroom. Let's get you at least a potted plant. Let me get you wooden potted plant. We still have canned wood. Where did our wood go? Did we use up all our wood and haven't replaced it? Wow. Oh, we used it for what do you call it? Chem fuel. So we are planting poplar trees. Now, trees won't die from the cold. They'll just stop growing. So let's get ourselves some chopping. Southern half of our base is all nicely protected now. All right. Research finished. Fabrication. Build fabrication benches capable of high-tech projects ranging from component assembly to power armor construction. Wes never apologizes for his dramatics, so don't feel obliged to. Well, fair enough. All right. What do we want? We can get bionic replacements. We can get archaeogenetics. Advanced fabrication will get us ability to make advanced components. Yeah. Once we get a fabrication bench made, I believe, let me just check Professor K here. Yes, he does have the crafting skill to make components and whatever. Plenty of steel on the map. I think it is time to put in our fabrication bench. Outdoors, bad temperature. Wait a minute now. How is this outdoor? Oh! This is all outdoors officially. Let's get ourselves some doors. You know, I've never built auto doors. Hold on. Let's back up just a second. Quickly grab auto doors. And we'll build some auto doors to get down here. Yeah, we opened this all up to the outside when we punched through out here. So we just need to rebase this area. Get some auto doors, 2 pair there, and just walk right through them. But it'll separate this back out as outdoor space, or indoor space. All right, Charlie7's going to knock that out for us. Sheldon is again inspired for surgery. There's a lot of steel on the walls over here, too. Gonna have to come out here, grab this last geothermal generator, and might be time to rethink and relay out our farmland outdoors. Now, we're gonna have some that we're gonna bring into hydroponics over here. That's fine. Might even do a second one, a separate one that's non-hydroponic, just what do we call it? Mushrooms. Build underground mushroom stuff. All right, research finished, auto doors. And now we'll go back and grab What was it we were researching before that I diverted us off of? Advanced fabrication. There we go. And we can put in those auto doors now. Structures. Auto doors. Steel auto doors there and there. Oh, great. We've already made it. Now, it's time to get down to some business. Make component. Do until we have... I think 40 sounds safe to keep on hand. All right, I see this going around outside, going around outside. I think it is time we reinstall our tailoring bench in there. And we're going to mine that spot out. I don't love having people run straight through the hospital to get from the biofuel refinery to the shelves. But it's still better than going outside. Oh, how does the output of hydroponics compare to real field? It's like double. What I will say, your typical spaceship can get by on one sun lamp's worth of hydro. If you do a pretty good job of using up most of the area of a hydroponics growth area with like a sun lamp, if you can get that area mostly filled with hydroponics bays and plant rice in all of them, you should be able to feed a small crew, like 6 or 8, and have enough left over to turn it into chem fuel to power the generators to run the ship. So once you get one filled area that you're powering and have hydroponics all under the sun lamp, you should be good to have your spaceship self-sufficient, or at least really close. Like, hydroponics is so good in a spaceship. It's almost essential. Like, you can get by without it, but why would you want to? All right, move this in here. Bad temperature again. We should get the bad temperatures things when someone gets over here. Oh, we need the 2 components. All right. Where's Professor K? You're sleeping. When you get up, go work at the fabrication bench for a little while. And we're going to want to get you some shelves. Some marble shelves in there for you. Honestly, even just one marble shelf of high priority steel and plasteel. Maybe one of each. One of steel, one of plasteel. Gwen's confused again. That's fine. All right, mining this out. Great. All right, we're going to take and do some limestone walls. There and there. We'll mine that out. We'll put a steel auto door there. And we'll check. Yeah, power's not getting anywhere near here. Let's hidden conduit. Oh, we can't go through that. Let's my goodness. All right, let's cancel. Where's my cancel? Cancel this. Let's be a little deliberate about this. Power conduit. There. And we'll run power through and around. All right, get that connected through. steel door in there. All right, Professor K is working on components. Where are these shells? I can't even look. Okay, they have been moved over here finally. Not that I really care about incendiary shells, but I want some shells in case I have to shoot something to get them to attack us. And 6 might not be enough to hit something. All right, we're full on passenger shuttle stuff. All right, let's set to load. All right, what do people weigh? Charlie7, 61 kilograms. Svetlana, 64. So we've got 125 kilograms. That leaves us 375 to work with weight-wise. All right, so want chem fuel. I'm going to bring us 150 as an emergency supply. And waste packs are 6 kilograms each. That's too many. All right, that looks pretty reasonable. We'll get the shuttle loaded up with stuff. We'll make sure we get 2 people into it. More merchant from the Gubia Pact. Welcome. Are they going to stay a million miles outside of our place because it takes too long to get here? Let's find out. We're going to want Charlie7 to deal with them. An exotic goods trader. Trade ship. Don't know that we have a good way to trade with trade ships yet because our stuff's all scattered and we only have 1 trade beacon. Not going to worry too much about that. Let's see where these guys kind of hang out. Because if they get all the way to our base, that'd be awesome. Oh, they're just staying over here. Oh, guys. Guys, you're killing me. All right. What can we trade you, fine gentlemen? Well, we have tons of Wake Up and Yayo, apparently. Let's get rid of that stuff. Get rid of the Go Juice, too. We don't need a reinforced barrel. We've got 2 mortars so far, and I think we're okay with that. They have good money, so we'll be able to take that off their hands. Take their herbal medicine. Oh, you guys don't have much to do, you, huh? Devil Strain Parka. That's really expensive, actually. Wow. Oh, we get a kid parka. Let's get a kid parka. We spend a little bit of money this way, but that's fine. Ooh, we learned about a quest. Ancient soldiers. While talking with the trader, Scularo, Charlie7 learned of the location of an infamous company of mercenaries. These ancient soldiers are from a long-forgotten era in the planet's history. They have recently awoken from cryosleep, or cryptosleep, and are causing trouble in the area. The company is led by Harris, who possesses a unique legendary weapon. Nice. The group contains 1 ancient captain and 4 ancient soldiers. That sounds like they would rip us apart. If you're able to capture or kill the leader, you can take the unique weapon. The soldiers are hiding out in an ancient structure at Orange Hollow. I don't know if we're qualified to fight those guys. We are not very fighty. We have a couple good weapons, but no armor to speak of. Who does actually have armor? We're going to flak vest on Charlie7. Flak vest and duster is actually really a good combo. I think we're going to make a bunch of flak vests. Let's go and at least make sure those are on our radar. Yeah, they cost 1 component. Steel and cloth. Cloth is going to be an issue for a while. But we'll get that in the queue. We'll do until we have one. Hold on. At least 52% hit points. And at least normal. There. All right. Night, Lucio. Thanks for stopping in. Good luck with the new job. Transport pod crash? Who's crashed in a transport pod near here? Mother? That sounds like a manipulative name. Death in 11 hours. Luciferium addiction. Holy crap. I disliked Xenotype. Wearing a flop hat. Scarce animals. What is going on here? She's a baseliner. She's tough. She's also addicted to Luciferium. So unless you have a bunch of it, well, what you do, you have 2. I don't think we're saving this one. Like, even if we rescue her, I don't think we're saving this one. Well, I think we are rescuing her. Rodriguez. We'll rescue. Also, Rodriguez is the torture. Visitors. Had Farinum. They're sending us some trade. Tempted to put in like a really heavily fortified but passable to friendlies entrance with, you know, like 8 layers of doors or something, just so they don't have to go around the entire map to see us. Like Shellen comes right through here. You guys should just come right into our base. Steel mining work site nearby. Don't think we need that. All right, Charlie, go out and meet them. Really would like to have them in our base. I don't know how to lure them into the base. It's not like I have nefarious intent. I just don't want to be like leaving our defenses to go trade. You can come inside our defenses where you can be defended. All right, they've got some nicer stuff. They'll also probably take some of our stuff. Got some smoke leaf joints we've picked up from raiders. Ton of ambrosia. We'll grab your medicine. And your packaged survival meals. Oh, you guys really don't have that much, huh? All right, let's crank back on the ambrosia. Crank back a little more on the ambrosia. Oh, yeah, and thanks, Charlie, for eating one of the packaged survival meals on your way back rather than coming back to base with it. All right. I think it is time. We've got a bunch of stuff in there already. Let's get Charlie7. Oh my goodness, his value. He's worth $29,290. We're not selling him. We said Svetlana. All right, 4 days worth of 0.4 days worth of food. Let's. We don't have any packaged survival meals. Whatever. Let's bring. Pemmican. Of course, we didn't keep any pemmican. Now let's just bring some berries. There. I have been watching the timeline. Is everyone on board now? Loading in progress down here still. Not ready to launch. Loading in progress. Now they're ready for launch. All right, we're going to launch. We check our quests. Where is that biotech experimentation place? Oh, it's way up north there. Okay, let's drop in center. Sure. Generating new map encounter. Waste pack infestation. Group of bird insects have picked up the scent of recently dissolved toxic waste pack. They're tunneling upward to get closer to the chemicals. Cocoons will emerge in a dormant state. They'll remain dormant indefinitely. If someone approaches or disturbs them, they'll open and release enraged insects. Okay. Let's unload all. Can we just deconstruct that spot? Svetlana, you can also come with me here. We're getting raided here? Oh, no. Okay, it's one guy. You know what? Fine. We're going to take out this one raider. Hey, that's Scrap. He ran away from one of our previous raids. Okay. He's got some medicine. We'll bring that back with us. I don't think we need to worry about anything else. We're going to explore this installation here. All right, what have we got here? Gene remover. Is that targeted or untargeted? Genetic toolkit capable of removing a random gene from a human target. No packaged survival meals on him. No, he did not have any packaged survival meals on him. All right, so we don't want random gene removal in 99% of cases. That is an alpha pack with perfect immunity and clawed hands. Okay. Perfect immunity is awesome. Basically immune to diseases. Totally immune to most diseases. Yeah. Requires an Archite capsule, so we can't just make them well willy-nilly. Clawed hands gives them melee combat bonus, but a manipulation penalty. That's not great. Mixed gene pack. Only bushy beards and frail skin. Well, I mean, it does give a bonus metabolic efficiency, so there's a little bit of upside to that. And over here we've got, whoops, what's this one? Dark vision and frail skin. Dark vision. It really is just work speed unaffected by darkness. Okay. What's Svetlana finding? Ancient pollution pump and some potted plants. Okay, that's nothing. You can head that way. Charlie, you can go this way. Is that further into this facility? All right, nothing in here. All right, that's outdoor space. Nothing in here for you. What have we got over here? Again, nothing. What's she got? Nothing over there. All right, passenger shuttle's ready to launch again. Oh, what's that? Xenotype injector. A genetic toolkit capable of forcefully removing all genes from the target, both germline and xenogenes, and replacing them with a random xenotype. As a result, the target will drop into a coma for 3 days. Using the injector on a colonist suffering from the coma will have no effect. This is an interesting one, because if someone has a really horrible condition, you can roll the dice and see what they get. Or if someone's super boring, same thing. So we'll be taking that with us. And what did she find up here? Nothing. All right. Quick look. Oh, there's a thing over here. Let's get both of you around. Oops. Both of you around this side. Oh, there was a way through there. All right, Charlie, you can go this way, find out what's in here. Nothing in there. And what do we have on the floor? Alpha pack with frail skin and plain leather. Some of the stuff in here is just garbage. All right. Limestone dresser. I don't know that we're going to be packing up dressers to take with us on this reply. Yeah, frail skin seems to have been like the thing these guys were researching here. And they ended up with a bunch of other stuff in the process. I think, though, that we are going to load up some shit and get home. Let's set to load. We'll take our people. We'll toss the berries back in. We didn't even get hungry while we were here. Bring the food, medicine, gene remover, and the xenotype pack. The alpha pack, definitely. Worth 1,000, if nothing else. I mean, these are worth a little bit of money each, so let's just bring them. It's not going to take us that long to load them up. And there we go. Are you able to break those down for anything or sell them to make worth the space? Break which down? The like the dressers and stuff like that? Right, why are you guys not... Oh, you guys are... There we go. They're drafted. That's why they weren't doing anything. Mother joins. No, we didn't want Mother to join. Oh. Mother. You get your Luciferium addiction. Oh. What are you good at? You're tough. You're good at mining. I guess you can hang around for as long as you last. I don't know that we're getting you Luciferium to keep you alive, though. Well, let's get you guys back home. Passenger shuttle is loaded with required cargo and ready to launch. I'll just park it right back here. Oh no, relations have gone down from toxic waste dumping. And the shuttle's back. So that's the kind of cool stuff we can do now that we have a shuttle available to us. So, you know, that's one kind of facility to visit. It's usually low risk. There's very little that's usually hanging around the old gene labs. It's one of the safest ones. Which is why I felt comfortable bringing like 2 competent people. The passenger shuttles are never going to have that much going on. It does tell me, though, that maybe we start building the real ship. You know, something a little bit better. Crisis of belief for Pez. Oh, because, yeah, you're not on our list. Oh, Gwon has some armor here. Let's take that flak armor away from you. We don't need prisoners wearing armor when our own people don't even have any. Oh, what are these doing here? Hold on, let's... Was not paying attention to this shelf's contents. You will have a shelf of plasteel, and the near one will have a shelf of... Oops, hold on. Clear all steel. All right, research finish, advanced fabrication. Fabricate advanced components from standard components and other materials. Great. I think we're going to build a storeroom behind this fabrication room, though. I think that's going to be... How many doors do we want to have this place? 2 non-adjacent doors. Let people call through there. And we'll also mine out this vein of steel. Why is Charlie7 mining? Hold on. Charlie7, what are we not doing around here that you could be doing? I guess it's a good use of your time, I guess. I don't know. Oh, need research project. We left our research fade out. All right, terrain rehabilitation. This is going to let us make soil indoors. And now we got this here. We'll build a sun lamp and some hydroponic stuff. But we'll also build another one where we'll put soil in and just have mushrooms growing. And we'll use that to do some more, just, you know, keep it alive. Low power, low maintenance. But first things first, let's get a sun lamp. Why can we not get a sun lamp? What's going on here? There we go. Oh, we have a bigger area than I realized for this sun lamp. Oh, I forgot we'd get the improved hydroponics mod. All right, I'm not going to abuse this one. We're going to put it there. And we'll just fill this place in with hydroponics bays. All right, we can chop that spot out. And we'll replace that also with an auto door. Ooh, shoot frenzy for Charlie7. Construction botched. We're laying wire. Who did that? Who screwed up putting wire down? All right. And hydroponics basins. All right, let's get the plan view cleared away here. We're done power loop. Now, hydroponics basins. Yeah, we don't have enough components stored, but we'll build this up as we go. Where is Professor K and what's he up to? Going for a walk. Yeah, fine. We got a lot of steel. We'll be turning that into components for us. We'll turn those components into hydroponics basins. We'll turn the hydroponics basins into food. And we'll stop messing around with the outdoors so much. Grow trees outside. I guess every few decades, or sorry, few centuries, he needs to go mine for a decade or so. That's fair. Just a little bit of change of pace. All right. Who is looking for this age reversal again? Shellen, Haish, and Boofman. All right. We did our terrain rehabilitation. Get back to some more. Let's make sure we're not missing anything basic here. Fertility procedures, maybe. Medicine production. Seems like the kind of thing we should have, but we'll look around a little bit first. Orbital tech. Gets us some cool stuff. Cryosleep caskets, archaeogenetics. You know, let's get the archaeogenetics out of the way. We've got a gene pack that will need it. We did unload the shuttle, right? Okay. Just double check that we have our... I don't see our archaeogene in there. Hopefully we don't leave that line around too long. It doesn't need to... Oh. It was still all in the shuttle. Guys? What are you doing? There we go. Now we got a xenotype injector. Do we have anyone who... We have Professor Hot Sauce. we can change him out to not be a waster anymore, and we can have, or at least avert that problem where he is conflicted over needing psychite to survive, but it being against our belief system to use it on him. I think that's what we're going to do with it. Mother, what would cure her Luciferium addiction? You know what cures Luciferium addiction? More Luciferium. There's literally nothing else. Now, there's no cure for Luciferium addiction. I'm not even 100% sure that if you die and come back with a resurrection serum, that it fixes it. I think you come back still addicted to Luciferium. Now, how do we set this up with you? Do we... Whoops. Administer penicillin. No. Okay, so we're going to need to find the object. We'll make a shelf in here for... Let's see, we'll have... All right, let's get a shelf installed. And on this shelf, that'll be right there, we will put gene tools. Is there anything interesting about my man Boofman, or is he a run-of-the-mill guy? I believe he's a run-of-the-mill guy who's incapable of violence. He is a Gillis jogger incapable of violence. He is not our best guy. Kind of a fun name. Kind of just joined. I forget exactly how we ended up with him. But he's medical, so he's like our backup nurse. He's perfectly healthy. He'd like to get younger, but who wouldn't? Yeah, it'd make him interesting, but I don't know if he's worth making interesting, if that makes sense. I apologize if you've gotten an attachment to him, but aside from his name, he's nothing special. I could rename him something stupid, and then we'd all stop caring about him instantly. Yeah, same thing. He's unremarkable. We needed some bodies at the time. We're not desperate for bodies. We have too many bodies. Like, I wish Mother had just decided to move along. I mean, we'll give her a home for as long as she's got, but oof. All right, now let's call this place Gene Tools. And it will be critical priority. Please place all the gene tools in the hospital. Professor Hot Sauce, don't go far. You might need a new nickname. Ooh, oh my. Raid from the Armyoth Mech Hive. A group of mechanoids from the Armyoth Mech Hive have arrived in transport pods nearby. They will prepare for a while, then attack. Prepare a defense for them or attack preemptively. This is our first mech raid. So where are they coming from? They're still in the sky. All right, who is not in base? Boofman, you're cleaning building rubble. That's... Well, they're going to be preparing for a while, so fine. Everyone else, I think, is okay. Just a quick rundown. Shellen, Rodriguez, Heish, Professor K, Svetlana. What are you doing down there, Svetlana? Cleaning rock rubble. Yes, because we really do care about the cleanliness of our trap corridor. Boofman, we saw, is out there. Wes, working, digging. Bunch more steel in here. That's great. Like, we're digging out a warehouse, and we're finding steel everywhere. So, I mean, win. Mother, we're not going to worry about. Junior, we will worry about, but we're not going to be counting on him for anything. All right. Maybe that shoot frenzy comes into play. Let's see what we've got here. All right. We've got 1, 2... Oh, that's a Lancer. 1 Scyther, 2 Scythers, a Lancer, a Pikeman, Pikeman. All right. charge rifle, chain shotgun, beam repeater. All good. Heavy SMG, not too bad. Haste doesn't fight. Got a bolt action rifle. I think Professor K is a good candidate to have our EMP grenades. Let's find where those are and make sure we have them along. All right, they're on a shelf over here. Equip EMP grenades. Wes, heavy SMG. Mother. How competent are you? Whoops. Can we count on you a little bit in a fight? Yeah, kinda. You can grab the frag grenades. Oh, we have 2 sets of EMP grenades. Hold on. I take it back. Let's get you the second set of EMP grenades. Wait. Oh, is it the same? Why is it the same set happening twice? Okay, they're double counting here. I don't know what's going on with that. All right, so Mother, you can again have frag grenades. Now, in an ideal world, these mechs have to go all the way around our base. Boofman, Boofman, Boofman. No, Boofman. All right, let's get everyone assigned indoors. Are you already getting shot at, Boofman? Okay, I think they might have taken some pot shots at you. All right. It'll be an interesting test of this trap corridor. And whether these guys are coming that way at all. Okay. They do appear to be. Let's get our defenders in place. Oh, not Boofman. Wes and Mother. All right. Let's get you all down here. We'll line you up appropriately. And Mother, actually, you're going to wait out here. Because I don't want you throwing those frag grenades unless absolutely necessary. All right. Here they come. They're already nicely spread out because the pikemen are so much slower. All right. Let's watch their progress here. Oh, I love it. I'm loving this. This is perfect. Taking them forever to get here. 1 down. 2 down. No, what are you... No, what are you doing, Constructoid? You idiot! No! Alright. These mechs are idiots. Alright, we need a mech keep-out zone. Let's find a new area. I'll call it Dumb Mechland. And they will be staying in here for the duration of fighting. Does look like they did not lead the mechs straight through the... They did. They led the mechs straight through our shortcut. All right, let's get you guys off in the corner here. Or at least one of them had to go around. All right, let's now spread back out. Find cover. All right, this one died over here. It's definitely a that limousine is an idiot moment. Once this game gets out of cover, yeah, there we'll spread ourselves back out. Alrighty, well, I am pretty impressed with how our defenses handled that encounter, even if our constructoids really try to throw it for us. All right, we'll also let them max out. They can stay indoors. Actually, greater base, yes, fine. All right. Unforbid. Yeah, that's how that was supposed to work. Aside from the guys coming through here and allowing them to stop in this area, we did not want to have this be used for cover. Yeah, that was appropriate there. I think we need a job over here also to shred mechanoids. Forever. Always shred mechs. All right. Grid excess very low. All right, we're going to build our last geothermal generator. I think that's the last one we can place. Where do we have any more on the map? At all? Is that it for just 3? Can we search for that? Steam geysers. Oh, there's another steam guy. Okay, let's look. It may be worth just putting some things out here and roping them in. So we have 3 of them, and there's 3 more up north. South is barren. All right, finished researching archaeogenetics allows gene assemblers to use archaite capsules to create seemingly impossible genes. Archaite genes and archaite capsules can be obtained from traders and from gene labs if we raid them. Do you just, sorry, are they a danger if you don't just self-repair attack? No, it is just to salvage resources from them. You get steel from them. Sometimes you get plasteel. I don't know if some of the bigger ones might even come with some components. All right, major break risk. Oh, Svetlana has... What happened here? Social fighting. Who is she social... Svetlana implied negative things about Professor Hot Sauce's jawline. This drove Professor Hot Sauce into a rage and he began a fight. Oh, they just... This isn't their first fight either. Oh, Mother's doing some medical attention. All right. Don't hate that. And you know what, Professor Hot Sauce? I think it is time. Use Xenotype Injector on Professor Hot Sauce. No, no, no. Chase him down. Chase him down. Did we get him? No, we didn't. All right. What happened there, Charlie? Professor Hot Sauce. Oh, you're extracting a hemogen pack. Fine. We'll get you back in bed in a minute here. Resting. Yeah. All right. Let's try this again. Use Xenotype Injector on Professor Hot Sauce before he wanders away. Oh, shoot. What did we do to him? Oh, no. Oh, no. What did we do to him? He is a Efreet. Oh, okay. He has heat immunity, greater fire spew, Detonation, we can't let him die. Carriers of the gene detonate their bodies at will. Oh, this will not hurt the user of the ability. Never mind. No, Ifrit. Genie, basically. A fire spirit from, I believe, Arabian folklore. Acidic blood. Okay, so his blood hurts people when it splashes. Slow wound healing. That's not great. Fire obsession. Forced trait pyromaniac. Well, that's not fun at all. Very unhappy. Genetic depression, minus 10%. Cold weakness. Okay, we'll be careful about keeping him indoors. Hyper aggressive. Social fight chance factor plus 300. Oh, that's great. That's just what we needed, is him to get more social fights. Demon wings. Demon tail. Demon ears. Devil eyes. Should be demon eyes. Quad demon horns. Increases the character's DPS by adding 16 stab damage, 2-second cooldown melee attack. Svetlana better be careful about what she says to this guy now. Pale red skin, clawed hands, great melee, awful at plants, awful at animals. Okay. It takes 2 archive capsules to make this guy. But he's immune to fire now, which is nice, because we didn't have anyone who's great around fire before. We have a few people who, I think 3, who are afraid of fire. And this guy is immune to heat and makes fire. So, great melee combatant. We won't give him a melee weapon because it'll make him unhappy. But he's got horns and claws, so he doesn't need a melee weapon. We will want to get him some armor before we get him to much combat. We will unassign him from Waster to no drugs. There we go. Oh, that's actually really cool. I hadn't even registered that we have him named Hot Sauce, and now he's Mr. Fire. That's pretty damn cool. I actually really like that a lot for him. That's all right. Why has this guy not been removed from? Can you take that and here? Go put the armor on the guy we just turned into a living weapon. All right. Well, Professor Hot Sauce, a little hotter now. And I'm liking our colony's defenses better already. Like, if we really wanted to roll the dice, we could use that gene remover on him and just randomly remove 1 gene out of that. If we got the hyper-aggressive one out, it'd be awesome. But we could also lose, like, fire immunity. Right, we have a Mad Muffalo? Where's that? Oh, it died. It's going to try to bash its way into our base. Can someone haul the Mad Muffalo? Oh, shoot, we kept everyone indoors. Let's unrestrict everybody. Yeah, that's fine. There. When you wake up, haul the Muffalo. And Professor K, what have you been up to? Okay, you're cutting stone blocks. While I can respect the fact that that is also crafting. Oh, hold on. Can we get rid of this 1 limestone chunk? Wait, why are you going so slow, Professor K? Oh, you're vomiting. What happened? You have food poisoning. Someone's cooking again and you ate food you shouldn't? What is this on the floor here? Oh, it's power conduit. No. Damn it. Hidden conduit. Oh, I use so much regular power conduit. Damn it. All right, let's get that all overlaid with hidden power conduit before something catches fire. There. Yeah, power conduit is just exposed wiring, basically. Agrihand. All right, is our Agrihand is planting bonsai trees? Sowing bonsai tree. Okay. You're taking care of our plant, or our potted plants. I can agree that that's Agrihand work. Yeah, they're all in greater base. Yeah, that's fine. All right, we're at 400 capacity on the or chem fuel capacity on the shuttle again. At some point, we'll take another trip to clear out some waste packs, but we'll try to double up on the trip. Manhunter pack. A manhunting pack of boom rats has entered the area. Oh my. Holy crap. Well, this isn't going to end badly at all. 16 boom rats. Let's get everyone back indoors. Where are they headed? Oh, are they going to try to get in over here? Yeah, they're gonna get into the base over here. Yeah, that wooden door is gonna burn down. Although it might kill them all. Yeah, all the boom rats are on fire. So this is gonna be our incentive to just rebuild this, or even just wall this area off entirely. Not the brightest. They're enraged boom rats. Like, I don't know where you're expecting intelligence out of them. Okay, that's now a problem. All right. Let's get over, I guess, spread out over here. Prepare to defend the base. I think some of these guys are getting into melee, and we're going to have some problems here very soon. Oh, guys, what are you doing? Shoot them. Shoot it, shoot it, shoot it. Oh, mother. All right, fleeing fire west, fine. Mother, get out of here. Was that it? Are there any more of them? All right, I think that could have been worse. Are any of these things just downed? No, they're dead. All right, let's... I think everyone's all set there, and... Allowed unrestricted again. Yeah, half of you guys turn around and take this fire out. Heish. Actually, where's Heish? There we go. Right into the middle there, Heish. And pop your fire foam. What? Oh my goodness. Needs to be reloaded with 30 chem fuel. Why have you not reloaded it? Well, fine. Oh, there. Okay. It did click. I just looked afterwards. I didn't see. What did Thrombosa do there? Was Thrombosa involved in the fighting? I didn't really see that. All right. What we're going to do is we're going to go in. We're going to cancel. Oops. Cancel. All that. And I think we're going to go and... We're going to do limestone wall. And steel doors there and there. So we'll be able to get in and out of the base still. But we won't be letting the boom rats in through there. Hopefully. Hopefully. Now, what is Heish up to? Feeding the kid. All right. Heritage Solstice tree time opportunity. All right. We can begin a Heritage Solstice tree time. Let's get up to our ideology. And make a great big shiny aluminum Christmas tree. Oh, we could turn this off for a while. There we go. So I know we're a little bit iffy on power as we're going to be building this up. We've got another geothermal vent to make. And until we get that, we're going to be teetering on the edge here. But no reason not to celebrate. I don't remember what the occasion officially is. Oh, sorry, Heritage Solstice tree time. Ooh, we've got another biotech human genetics lab we've tracked down. Let's clear some of these up. All right, same thing as last time, basically. Let's see where the new lab is. Okay, a little bit further, but I think that should still be well within range of our shuttles. That will definitely be on our agenda. Oh, they just come to observe the encounters every time, it seems. Kristen had asked about it being in conflict earlier, too. Yeah, we did set it so that it would follow Shellen when drafted and working. So hopefully if Shellen ventures outside of base, it won't be quite so dangerous. That's quite a bodyguard. That's like having a woolly rhinoceros guarding your back. This tree is slower to build than I would have thought. This is a religious observance. Should we have a an adherent just finish this stupid thing up? Here. Much quicker this way. There we go. All right. Begin Heritage Solstice tree time. Party around a Christmas tree. Participants will gather around a Christmas tree and make merry. Expected duration, 2 hours. Oh, Mother's not our religion. Oh, that's fine. She worshipped Luciferium anyway. Our mascot, Thrombosa, is a female Thrombo. A lot of people wandered off during the middle of Christmas. Oh, we had a boring Heritage Solstice tree time. Everyone in the participating ritual gains -1 mood penalty for 6 days. Well, that's a shame. Boo. Who ruined Christmas? I bet somebody brought in an inappropriate Yankee swap gift. Quest expired for the collection of valuables. Yeah. Wasn't very valuable valuables. All right, we still have these mechanoid corpses here. Why have we not taken care of those? Let's get a little stockpile of mechanoid corpses behind here, so that we have something to work on at the machining table. Really would like to get these limestone chunks out of here too, but I realize we have a lot of stone. All right, we want... all mechanoid corpses. No, not friendly, just enemy mechanoid corpses. There. Boofman's upset. We'll fire. Hold on. Let's clear some home areas. I think that happened when we claimed the mortar. There. We don't want people rushing outside the base to deal with stuff like that. Just redeem. Name someone. Do so in whatever manner you choose. All right. Got to female up the name Harlan to your Thrombe. Where's Harlan? Our Thrombo's named Thrombosa. I'm a little confused. Where do we have a Harlan you're trying to get rid of? Oh, it was named Thrombo. I don't mind if you rename Thrombosa. It was just Thrombo 1. And we named it because Thrombosa because it was a female and we wanted a mascot, so we had to have a name. If you'd like to rename the Thrombosa, that's fine. But it was not named Harlan. I don't know where that was coming from. So if you'd like to rethink your name something selection, female version of, okay. Oh, Harlan Thrombe. Okay, okay. Harlan Thrombe. Is that how you spell Thrombe from Knives Out? Okay, here we go. What about Harley? Like Harlequin? Like, okay. Harley, just like Harley Quinn. So this is Harley Thrombe. All right, there we go. All right. Oh, need a research project. We're out of researches. Advanced fabrication. All right, we're going to skip the Starflight basic stuff. Bionic replacements is always a good one for theme. Anyone needs some, we can get some later. We'll need more plasteel. But again, what's when we start doing passenger shuttle stuff, we'll have the opportunity to do little side projects like that with a lot more ease. So let's get another area set up here. We're going to mine out 11 by 11. We'll bring this up here. And we're going to protect ourselves from light. Does that look like the right? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. Okay, it just looks a little offset, but it's not. And we'll reclaim the soil here, or we'll condition the ground to be soil in there. And we'll just start growing some mushrooms. The agri-hands won't care. And as long as we don't let light in to kill them, we can grow nutrifungus. All right, spring has begun. We'll stop having some of those awful temperature issues. What has Haish been up to? I've seen Haish feeding the baby, but they're supposed to be cooking. And butchering is a cooking task, and there's a lot of unbutchered animals here. So I'm wondering, oh, what's happened here? Grid excess, 57 watts. All right, we are straining our power reserves. What can we shut off for a little while? All right, we can shut off the comms console. That shouldn't be a problem. You can turn that back on whenever we need. We can also turn off the electric smelter, which uses a bunch. Like, I'd like things to get smelted, but I'd also definitely like us to have nutrient paste. And we are low on food. What is going on here? Haish, like, get up and start making us some food. Like, Like, all outside, it's been not so friendly to growing the food. So it does look like their strawberries are making some progress. Need to process this meat. Like, that's all it took, really. Just like, hey, get on this meat thing. Yeah, hydroponics. We're constrained by components and power. And the fact that Professor K seems to be doing anything but working at the fabrication bench. Like, why is there still a block in that spot? I need to build him a chair. We'll probably build it out of blue fur. We'll put it in that spot. I mean, we could turn the light off, yes. But I'd rather just get these things built. All right, where's Haish? Get some food and go take care of your baby. You get us past the point of we're in some real trouble. Right, the fire foam pop fire foam has been refueled, which is good. Extreme break risk. Who's that? Professor Hot Sauce. Oh, you're mad. What are you mad about, Professor Hot Sauce? Want a neural supercharge? You can have one. No artificial enhancement. Have you looked at a mirror recently? I don't think that's natural. Stuck indoors. That's fine. You can get outside. You're going to go outside momentarily. Soaking wet. Ratty apparel. Slept in the cold. All right. Ratty apparel. Let's look at your ratty apparel. You got a t-shirt. Okay, we need shirts. Fair enough. Let's make sure we have shirts. Oh, we're just making dusters. Yeah, let's where's button down? Make button down shirt. Make sure we just have one. That's fine. One on hand is good. Make sure it has at least 52% HP. We're not going to make crazy fabrics. Wool, leather, and cloth is fine. Leather shirts are a little weird, but in game terms, that'll do. We also want to turn this room back into a room. And we're not doing great on wood. But I think we've been building a lot of limestone. Yeah, we can make limestone shelving. Marble. Let's get a limestone shelf. And we'll do actual rows in here. Power in here. We'll have a whole bunch of shelving. And maybe this will get us out of the business of having stuff over in this remote warehouse offsite. It does look like we've been making some progress at it, which is nice. Oh, we had a stockpile over here for mechanoid corpses. Let's get rid of that. At least it explains where they went, and if no one was crunching them, why I didn't have a bunch of extra resources. Interesting. He can still do construction despite having most of his things turned off for his profession, or for his, yeah, his specialization. And just hanging out in the school reading. I approve of that, actually. Junior's still 2. Must be getting close to, quote-unquote, turning into a kid. 0, 1, and 2, baby. 3, kid. We start taking lessons and whatnot at that point. Hey, there we go. Now we have a pile of mechanoids to shred. Rare thrombos. All right, what do we have here? We have a female and a male. If we could tame a male thrombo, we could have little thrombolets. We would definitely need to have a Shellin type inspired taming, though. I don't think they're getting that any other way. Do we have any events we could do for a little bonus mood? No, we have 13 days before we can do another school dance. But a conversion ritual or public execution. Don't know that we're really looking for either of those. We'll build a trade beacon in this area also before we absolutely need one. All right, well, we'll build that in a second when they give us the controls back. All right, let's go fill in a bunch of stuff. All right, flak armor, gunsmith. We haven't, I think, any gunsmithing. I'd like to get us some turrets. A little bit of automated defense so that we don't have to have our guys in the line of fire for everything. Yeah, let's say orbital trade beacon. There. Hot sauce is a little annoyed. Or what are your major problems? That neural supercharge, genetic depression is really gonna get you. Trapped indoors, ready peril. All right. Can we just have you take your shirt off? Like, what are you wearing? You've got a duster. Just take the shirt off. There. Goron's shirtless. Be your bold, demonic, Ifrit self. We'll clear this stuff out in time. But, meantime... All right, we've got this. Okay, here we go. Down here, we're going to turn this all into soil. So we'll go from having rock everywhere to having arable soil indoors. And it's dark, so we'll be able to build or plant mushrooms without killing them. Oh, hey. Hydroponics basin is starting up. And you're outside making blocks. Get inside and make components. Actually, one second. Let's... Blue fur armchair. And you can make that yourself, actually, sir. You're qualified. Hopefully you make yourself something nice. I'm holding a hope for at least good. All right, gunsmithing, got it. All right, blowback operations. We get semi-automatic weapons. And we got an excellent armchair. All righty. Now, park your ass in that excellent armchair and make me some components. I just watched Harley Thromby deliver hemogen to the warehouse. Just... I could just picture things like carrying around a little bag of blood. Oh, Svetlana tried to convert Mother to her ideologian. This led to a social fight. Mother. Wow. Well, I guess high on Luciferium. Like, there's a lot, reduced pain, increased consciousness. There's a lot of upside to Luciferium. It's just going to kill you. So attacking a vampire, not the stupidest thing. Anyone familiar with Black Ocean? It's very similar to Resitol. Resitol doesn't have the permanent addiction. You can wean off of it, but a lot of similarities otherwise. Disliked xenotype of her religion. What actually is her ideology? The army is super Anglican, supremacist, high life ranchers. And what are their impids? Okay. So she's not an impid, but she follows their religion and feels bad about it because they're racist to non-impids. What is this on the ground over here? Ibex meat. Why are we giving people Ibex meat? Or Ibex. All right, gas operation. Oh, gun turrets. There we go. I don't know. Outdoor fire turrets or fire suppression turrets might not be the worst idea for this fortress either, or colony either. Plant them out here. 8 components to build these. Wow. And it's not like it's hard to get 8 components. It's just a little bit time consuming to make them. Like if you watch the progress on this, he's making 1 component right now. And he's pretty good at it. I feel like she was drawn to the religion because she came in with some pre-installed self-loathing. Like drawn to our religion? Or the one that hates her for being a baseliner? Alright, research to... let's get the foam turrets. Oh, prerequisite not completed. What do we need? Fire foam. Oh. Alright, we got 1 nice blue fur chair. Let's build a copy. Where else do we need some people working? We don't have a lot of like long-term workstations. Oh, here we go. There's tailoring bench. There we go. People do a lot of work at those. And Professor Hot Sauce is doing some good work there. Oh, you know what we do want to do, though? Let's get Professor K involved and have him finish up both of these. Because it doesn't matter who starts one of these. It matters who finishes them for the overall quality. So we'll have our best builder take over both these jobs. A lot of stuff doesn't matter. You're building a wall. Wall's a wall. Same thing with a trap. But if we're going to get chairs, I'd rather some really comfy surfaces get made. There we go. Oh, that was only normal. Wow, that's a low roll for him. Oh, well. We'll put it on improve to excellent. We'll see how long it takes to get that. I don't use the improve feature that much. It's from a mod. It basically lets you designate and rebuild things over for the cost of building a new one, but it doesn't take it away from you in the meantime. So it's just a little quality of life thing. Old versions of the game, a lot of people would just keep deconstructing and rebuilding furniture until they got good ones. So it kind of takes the micromanagement out of that. All right, got our fire foam poppers. We'll get our fire foam turrets. Do have such fast research with this stuff, though. Charlie7's good. Professor K, sorry, Professor Hot Sauce is even better. What is on the ground here? It is forbidden. Ah, Mastodon wool T-shirt. Let's add burn apparel. And the details we will do points below 50%. Not armor. There we go. That way we don't have to worry about a slightly used flak vest getting incinerated on us or anything like that, just because even a bad piece of armor is better than none, and they would definitely choose none in that scenario. What is going on with this? Oh, we're light on components. We're still outdoors over here. All right, we need another task. All right, let's get the fertility procedures. That way we can consider ourselves a proper genetics lab. Oh, 3 a.m., gotta go. Not a problem, totally understood. I don't think it's 3 a.m. Eastern, is it? I think it's 2. You got another hour then. Just kidding. If you need to get going, that's fine. Look forward to seeing you for Mobius tomorrow. I mean, at 3 a.m. it's definitely still 2 a.m. or 2 a.m. it's still 3 a.m. Definitely. I'm just loving that this Thrombo wanders around putting things on shelves. That's just so badass. Like, it's so well trained that it's like helping organize around here. Inspired trade from Svetlana. Okay. All right, we're getting more and more of these built up. So every time we make a component, we build a new hydroponics base, and they take 1 each. And we've got tons of steel. We've got like 7,000 steel, which is great. All right, where are you going and what are you bringing back? You're gathering limestone blocks. What are you... Where are you going to get limestone blocks? Oh, blocks. Why are there 45 limestone blocks out in the middle of nowhere here? That's weird. Oh, Tomato Sim, thank you for the follow. Glad to have you. If you're around tomorrow, we're actually about to wrap up here. Actually, it's a good point with Eon saying he's got to go. I've actually got to go. I'm just getting caught up here. The old trap corridor. No, it's just out in the middle of nowhere. Yes, I think we are going to be calling it quits for the night. We are going to be streaming tomorrow. It's our other Rimworld game that with the Black Ocean theme. The Mobius crew is actually doing pretty great. So yeah, I appreciate having you guys back. And if you're looking for more Rimworld action tomorrow, 2 p.m. Pacific. So look forward to seeing you. And hope you all have a good night. I will take a quick look around to see who might be around for a raid. If you want to do that, hang around. If not, enjoy your evening. All right, I think I've got us a raid here. Rual has been playing Rimworld tonight, Rual Storage, and hopefully we can have some fun over there while I get ready for turning in for the night. So thank you all, and look forward to that.